Pixar movie that's in the works? We'll discuss it all up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack. This is DSMY Newscast. Go ahead and subscribe down below and also hit that notification icon so you never miss one of these DSMY Newscast updates, and subscribe to the Universal Newscast, our sibling channel. And before we get into the news, I'd just like to say that the Disney and Pixar animation panel has a very strict no photos or videoing rule for the audience. So we've got some photos and some clips which have now been posted online by Disney and Pixar to use within this video. So with that being said, let's get to the news. Let's start off with The Incredibles 2, as it's now been confirmed that this sequel will kick off right where the last movie ended, with the action scene between The Incredibles and the villainous Underminer character. With no time elapsing in between the two movies, The Incredibles will have to spring to action, and more than likely the new movie will open with an action-packed sequence. Also, The Incredibles 2 required Pixar to create a whole new way of rendering the characters of The Incredibles, as director Brad Bird showed some test footage of Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, Violet and Dash. However, one of the subplots of this movie is that Mr. Incredible is still completely oblivious to the supposedly ordinary baby Jack Jack's powers, as it's now been revealed that Jack Jack is omnipotent, or all-powerful. As all Jacks are omnipotent, of course, and also the Incredibles will have an upgraded new house / superhero layer within this new movie. Then Pixar announced that the team behind Monsters University is making a yet-to-be-named untitled movie. But where this gets interesting is apparently it's set in a suburban fantasy world where magical unicorns are everywhere, apparently like rodents. And no, I'm not making this up. But I suppose just when we think that Pixar are all out of original ideas and are just settled on creating sequels to all of their original movies, they come out with something as crazy sounding as this as a new movie that they're gonna make. Now, moving on to the really big stuff, and that's Toy Story 4. As Josh Cooley will be the sole director of this movie, and he won't be a co-director with John Lasseter as it was previously reported. But Josh Cooley has an established past at Pixar, as he helped write the screenplay for Inside Out, and he also directed the Pixar short Riley's First Date. But apparently the fourth installment of the Toy Story franchise is going to break the mold of the traditional Toy Story movie, as it's going to be set around a road trip within an RV where Woody and Buzz and the gang are trying to help Woody find Bo Peep. Also, there was behind-the-scenes footage of Toy Story 4 that was shown, which will more than likely pop up online within the next couple of months, and it showed a new character called Lulu, who is apparently a paper doll. And whatever a paper doll is, supposedly that's what she is. Then lastly, as I predicted, they showcased a new performance of one of the songs from Coco, which was written by the duo that wrote the songs from Frozen, with this new song being called Remember Me. And judging by the trailer, I can't wait to see this movie and hear its amazing soundtrack, as this is going to be Pixar's first musical, and it's going to be packed full of music. Also, we got some new plot details about Coco, as when Miguel gets pulled into the world of the dead, he has until the break of dawn of the next morning, or the curse won't be broken and he'll be turned into a skeleton, which seems pretty dark for a Pixar movie. And that's it for this video, so it's over to you, Waltoneers. I would like to know what you would do about Toy Story 4. What other subplots within that story would you like to see play out in the fourth installment of the Toy Story franchise? And also, which of all of these movies are you most excited to see in the coming years? And the best suggestion, along with the hidden Mickey timestamp to qualify, will win one of these DSMY Newscast pins. And with that being said,